Ayo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy Potter with Grandmaster Glass, your home for glass blowing. What's good, everybody? Hopefully, you're having a fantastic day. Thanks for joining me back here on the channel. I have been starting to slow down here in the studio. I've started to run out of supplies, so I've got a good amount of tubing and punties and all of that, but I really needed some more color. So went ahead and placed an order. In this video, I think we're just going to go ahead and talk about that in the second half. Here in the first half, I have been working on these marble boxes, and man, these things pretty sweet. Not super original to me. No idea is original. Steal like an artist, if you've ever heard that term. But yeah, I just needed something to hold my marbles as I'm making them. I'm going to show you here in a second. Took a video just showing you what I have on the table, and I needed something to display and hold all of my marbles. I had little punty stands where I've just drilled with a actual drill bit into wood, and so I can put my punties in it. Well, I had been putting my marbles in those little slots, just a small little like 10 mil, 12 mil kind of hole. Well, I got a piece of wood, and then I drilled a whole bunch of holes, and you'll see in a second, but didn't finish it out. I just fire finished it, whatever that type of finishing is called. I just hit it with the torch, kind of changed the color, look, and feel. And I'm going to be making some more of these stands. It's just one of those things where staining and varnishing is not my strong suit. And I'm going to learn through YouTube and whatnot, local hardware stores. But hit this stand. I had made a prototype box in like last year, probably almost a year ago, but like somewhere in 2023-ish time. And I really like the way it turned out. And now I've made these stands, and yeah, definitely I needed to make them a little bit deeper. They're the right size, but long and short of it is I just needed a solution for holding all my marbles back there. You can kind of see on that stand right there. And yeah, I was really stoked with the results. So who knows? Or if I were to be at a live event or some type of show or something, having a couple of those racks, having a couple of these drilled out kind of just display holders to show off my art, I think is really cool. Or when I have these finished marbles, to be able to have a home for them. I just love that idea. Just being able to have a whole finished package. I like that. And also, there is going to be a giveaway marble. Get ready. This has an opal in the center of it. It's super, super sick. It's kind of like catching it. These are all the colors that I've been working with. And yeah, so I'm really hyped on the results. And I thought, you know what? This one gonna make a better, this marble stand doesn't fit it, but I'm gonna make a better marble stand, and I'm gonna give this away. So most likely on my Instagram, I've been running my TikTok a little bit. I only have like 11 followers or something like that. So follow me if you're into TikTok, if that's your place, and let me know where you think I should put the giveaway. Most likely I'm just gonna do it on Instagram. That's where most everybody is at as far as the glass community. So yeah, keep a lookout for that. I'm really hyped. And then more things to come in the future. But yeah, let's jump over to that video showing off the marble stand. And then we're gonna come back here. I'm gonna talk about the colors that I ordered, and something that I had not experienced before, a little bit of an issue, I guess you could say, or a speed bump that I worked around, but something I hadn't come across in a long time, if ever. So yeah, let's check out that video, and I'll be right back. And here it is. This is the stand. Just something to hold all of these guys, like I said, to be able to showcase and just have a home for them, because I don't have a case or anything. So, and I want to be able to look at them. So I'll be able to just kind of like slide this in the back of my studio on my table. I was lining them up over there for a while. So now they actually have a nice spot to go. And I will eventually put the felt. So this is the marble stand. Technically, I should have done it a little deeper. This is like basically 1 inch, but it's not deep enough. It needs to like hug the marble, kind of probably come to the middle. So we're gonna make the marble boxes. We're gonna get there, but unstained. And then I tried to put a few layers of finish on it, and it turned out pretty good, you know, for what it is. The felt is in there. It's nice. So just something easy to accompany my marbles and be able to showcase for you guys. I'm really excited for everything that's coming. Let me know if you have any thoughts about them. This is going to be the giveaway marble. If you've seen on my Instagram, I might do it through TikTok. I've been trying to make TikToks, and I want to be able to go live on TikTok. I didn't realize you have to have 1,000 followers. So hey, go follow me on TikTok if you haven't already. Just trying to do a little bit different content, and it just is something different. So yeah, this is going to be the giveaway. So I don't know how giveaways really work on TikTok or if they work at all. So we might do that one on Instagram. Who knows? And yeah, we're going to look at all those colors that are coming so I can continue to do some cool stuff like this. Want to do some layering, maybe combining the two techniques together. Who knows? You know, I've got a little bit left there, and I need to polish up some millies. So, but as far as this marble stand, definitely easy and exactly what I was going for. So, eventually, maybe I will finish out one of these and put like felt in it, or if I eventually go to shows or need to display my glass, this is definitely going to be the move. This is going to be how I kind of approach it, and just doing that fire burning technique, whatever you call it to like change the wood color. Hit it with a finish and then seal it, and then hey, you know, I could take a dozen of these, and you know, I could see me stacking a bunch of these up because hey, I'm gonna make a whole bunch of marbles with all this color, that we're gonna talk about here in a second. So yeah, let's flip back to the computer and finish up the video. So now here for the second part of the video, something I had never experienced was having, I wouldn't say a very specific, but just a specific color palette that I want to work with. And I typically order my glass through Mountain Glass. No sponsor, no plug, but just straight up that's where I get my glass because there's nowhere local, especially. And they were actually out of the one, you know, 3 or 4 actually. We're gonna find out here in a second, but they were out of a few colors that I wanted, needed, in a way that I've gotten comfortable with, because all these colors in the giveaway marble, it's kind of what I've been practicing with, getting comfortable with, testing in a way. So because glass is like very scientific as well as expressive, it's like there's a science to it, and so like learning some of these like flame chemistries and how the glass reacts and moves in these marbles that I make, it's just I was going to buy the same colors that I've been practicing with, right? And that's what's in this culmination marble, this big kind of rainbow marble, and they were out of some of the colors I needed. So we're gonna look at what I ordered and just talk about what I grabbed because I had to actually shop at this place I had never shopped before. It was called D&L Supplies, Art Supplies. It's in Colorado. Also, no plug, no sponsor. But they came in clutch, and their customer service was great. Had a little bit of a hiccup where they thought they didn't have one color, so I ended up getting another color. But everything worked out great. They cut down my color, so it wasn't as long. It was going to be better, more cost effective. Not saying any company one was better than the other. I had just never ordered from D&L before, but let's hop over here and I will show you guys what I ordered. So I logged out. I got varying amounts, but I just put everything in here that I got. And so apparently they are already out of periwinkle, one of the colors I scooped. I just got actually like one rod because they didn't have the purple that I used. I had used a milky violet rod. It was actually a Chinese color, and they didn't have it in stock at either place. So I had to make a switch up. But anyways, so maybe I got like the last rod they had. But periwinkle. So I just wanted an entire rainbow. So that's kind of I wanted all opaque colors of just that very specific Roy G. Biv. And then I wanted all translucent colors. So I really do love Glass Alchemy. I love all their colors, their color palette. And so that was my main company. That was the main grab. So just like OJ, Banana, Raindrop, Rose, Terps. So they've had, but they don't have a specific or like a translucent orange color. So Terps is going to serve as the yellow or the orange. It can also be yellow. But then we also have Citron. And then I got Shamrock, Nightshade. And I've actually never used Nightshade. I've used Purple Rain, which is a little bit lighter, but I trust Glass Alchemy in this color is going to be used for like the backings on marbles and pendants. And then I got a bunch of Onyx. That's probably my favorite black. I used to like Jet Black, but it can have some like color issues. It can like strike gray and have issues depending on your flame chemistry. So I've ended up liking Onyx a little bit more. And so those were like all the colors I grabbed. I think I grabbed a little clear and stuff. But overall, varying amounts of all of this, but so I could continue doing my spiraling into controls, those spirals that I've been working on and everything. So just got all of those colors, but they were out of what I believe I actually used ketchup. And so it's one of those things where I only just got a little bit of this color because I was actually unsure if I used ketchup or if it was red crown. I had cherry, so I actually don't. I only had a little bit of this red, so I don't know what color I got. But they were out of all, like literally all the reds that I wanted to use. So here on DNL, I got some red crown, NeoCAD red crown. Then my favorite color right now. I originally liked Agua Azul, but really Tilly was so creamy. It was a little bit lighter. In pictures, the Agua Azul, I feel like here look a little bit different, but the stick I had of really Tilly was smacking. So hopefully, I get the similar color shade and everything. Then they were out of Haterade. I needed a transparent green. I like Haterade because of the color name. Not only like the color, but the color name I think is cool. It's just Haterade. And Glass Alchemy has some hype colors, some hype names. And so that's cool. Then also the last thing I grabbed was I for some reason I have to. I'm not even gonna look. I don't care actually to look. But I either got blush or I got Uber blush. Either way, I'm gonna be stoked on it. They were out of one. They called me back. Then they actually had it. So I think actually no. I ended up with Uber blush, and so that's gonna be super cool. It's like a little bit denser of a color than blush, and blush is like used for like gums and all types of things. I'm literally gonna use this and make like a solid I'm gonna do a bunch of cool stuff. Obviously, super salt inspired. I mean, it's just completely, just heavily monsterfied. There's a couple other artists that have like followed suit, but yeah, just that idea of just like a gum ball, like made out of gum and teeth and different things. Super cool. Pirate Glass has done some cool stuff with like those soul bottles and stuff, and he's used that color. I've seen somebody make an entire Sherlock. Salt himself has made entire pieces out of blush and Uber blush. So just something about it looks crazy, and I want to make a marble. So that's what I'm gonna do with that color, along with some other stuff. I taught myself how to make Millie eyes, done a couple different things. So just because I was able to get this color, I literally have never seen it available, but like once when I first started blowing glass on Mountain Glass. So I just thought it was like really hard to find or unobtainable somehow. And DNL apparently has it all the time, has it in stock regularly. So hella cool on that end. And those were pretty much all the colors I grabbed, why I grabbed them. If you're excited for what I'm doing in the future, then right on. You can expect these colors to be being used. Um, like I said, been doing my TikTok, different things. Go follow that, and I'm starting to sell my glass. So like, especially if there's something that you like, something that on my Instagram, something that you saw on the marble display. You know, I want to be an artist for a living, and so that means selling my art, selling my glass. I will get a big cartel, something like that, back up and running. And then I am going to do a small showcase. I think I might have mentioned it last episode. I know I've been talking about it on my Instagram, mentioning things, but I'm doing a showcase. It's going to be I'm going to call it Spiraling into Control. And so, like, at first I was like, these spirals are cool, and like the saying is spiraling out of control. But I like the positive message, the positive reinforcement, never stop evolving, all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to do a showcase. I don't know how many I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to do a bunch of solid color, a bunch of double colored marbles, pendants, maybe some collabs. We'll see. Who knows? Let me know if there's a specific collab that you want to have happen. Definitely let me know. I can try to make that happen. But having a small showcase and selling it and showing you guys and having that body of work together, I think is really fun. But I'm also going to be selling these on their own, customs, anything like that. There's a specific color combo that you want, anything like that, let me know. These are just getting cleaner and cleaner every single one I make. I've been getting huge helps, huge tips from all my friends and Sherlock Holmes, Pooley, just everybody on the internet. Just awesome. So yeah, that is pretty much the end of today's ramble. A little bit different next episode. Who knows what we're doing, but about to hit the torch. Wait for this glass to arrive, to come in, and then get a whole nother round of marbles and pendants going. So Hopefully, you guys are having a fantastic day. I'll see you in the next episode. And remember, never stop evolving.